Won't you join me as I take a walk at work? I've had a couple comments that made me have a slight epiphany. And my thesis is this: there are no Jehovah's Witnesses whatsoever. They don't exist. We're going to go with the no true Scotsman fallacy. For those that don't know, the no true Scotsman fallacy is basically moving the goalposts. I'm going to butcher the explanation, but it is you are a Scotsman and you find out that someone committed a crime, something heinous that you don't like, and then you find out that they are a Scotsman and you say, oh, well, no true Scotsman would have done that thing. He lived here, which means he doesn't qualify as a Scot. Or, other things, basically. You quibble over the details of the definition of what a Scotsman is to make it so that they are not a Scotsman, and you happen to be a Scotsman. So, what's the point? I've gotten a couple comments, like I said, that were interesting. They're from Pomey, physically out, mentally in people, or maybe current witnesses, or people who have left but still think the witnesses have a lot of stuff right, saying that it is unfair to talk about the religion in such broad brushstrokes. It's unfair to categorize a group such broad, sweeping statements. And to that, I say, no, it is fair. And I will tell you why. It's not just me being immature. It is absolutely 100% fair. When you get your apostasy investigation, as I have, one of the questions that they will ask you is something along these lines. I'm not quoting it directly. Do you believe that the governing body is the sole channel by which Jesus and Jehovah are providing spiritual food and direction for people on earth? Something along those lines. Do you believe that the governing body speaks with the voice of God, basically? And to answer no is to disassociate yourself. Now, the implications of this statement, saying that it is true, is that you need to believe everything that the faithful and discreet slave publishes, because they're speaking as the spokesperson of God. Their voice is the voice of God. You'll quibble over that. You'll disagree. But in essence, that's what it is. They were chosen by God. You have to believe everything they say and obey them. And they have had several times over the past few years reprinted the same statement of, in the future, the faithful and discreet slave may ask you to do things that don't seem strategically sound from a human point of view. But you have to do them because your survival depends on it. Or the simplified version, when that first came up, put it much more clearly. The faithful and discreet slave may tell you something that you don't like and don't want to do, but you have to do it anyway or you'll die. Again, I'm paraphrasing, but in essence, that's what it said. We have to do it even if we don't like it, was what it said. That is a demand for complete and total obedience. So you have a hierarchical organization where there is total control from the top. All members are expected to obey, no matter if it sounds stupid or not. And they tell you that repeatedly. You have to obey if we tell you to do something stupid. You are held brotherly unity. This is an area where it's true. There is unity. And you can see that by all of us ex-JWs, that we have exactly the same stories and traumas. It's like looking into a mirror. You know someone intimately. I feel like we're veterans. We've all gone through the same war. We may have slightly different stories, but we know. We know very well what it feels like. We understand each other very well. They are united. They are a global united brotherhood. In theory, all of the halls are receiving the same direction, following the same guides, reading the same material, following the same rules. That's why it's fair to paint the religion with a broad brush, because they are required. If you are to be a witness, you are required to be the same anywhere on earth, all over. And So it's fair to talk about the religion in broad brushstrokes. When I and other ex-JWs talk about the witnesses, we usually differentiate between the membership and the governing body and the hierarchy. You refer to Watchtower. The Watchtower is the publishing company. Witnesses they have no control. They have no say over policy, because if you complain, you get kicked out. So now we'll get back to my original point, that there are no witnesses, and we're going to apply the no true... Let's look at the lake while I talk. We'll apply the no true Scotsman. That sound is pumps from the reservoir. Hope it's not too annoying. We'll apply the no true Scotsman fallacy. If you're watching this video, you're not a Jehovah's Witness. You're an apostate, because the governing body tells you not to be here. If you disagree with them on any major policy, you are an apostate, because you have to agree with them on everything. The defense will be to this: you can have doubts. Of course you can have doubts. You can talk to the elders. I heard that line several times. Sure, you can talk to the elders, and the first time you talk to them, you will get a polite, "Let's explain away your problems, brother, sister. Come sit down, have a seat. Let's open our Bible. Let's open our Watchtower publication, open the app on your phone, and let's read why you're wrong." And then if you keep expressing those doubts, you will get a less nice shepherding call, which will be, if it's on the polite end, "We all have doubts, but Jehovah's Chariot, we don't want to run ahead." Or, new scrolls will be open in paradise, they'll answer our questions. Or, we just have to wait on Jehovah. It may not be his time. The light always gets brighter. Those are polite ways of saying shut up and sit down. Or, suppress those doubts. Don't think about it too much. And if you keep expressing those doubts, then you will be kicked out. You will be disfellowshipped for apostasy. You can think whatever you want in your head, obviously, but you can't say it out loud. And you certainly can't get other people to agree with you on your differing opinion from the governing body. If you disagree with them, with the governing body, and try to convince other witnesses to also disagree with them, bye-bye, that's the end. So if you have differing opinions from the governing body, you're an apostate. You're not a real witness. You are not following these standards. If in secret you're looking at pornography, if you're touching your no-no zone, if you are drinking to excess or smoking pot or watching magical movies or violent movies, you are not following the direction of the faithful and discreet slave. You're not a witness. You're not following their standards of what a true witness is. So I feel like I'm mixing my points, but I find it funny. I find it very funny that you don't witness apologists say it's unfair to paint with a broad brush, but you're supposed to have global unity. And they say, I can have a differing opinion, but you really can't. So what do you want it to be? Do you want to be able to have a differing opinion and completely go against the governing body and not be a witness? Or do you want that broad brush and to get painted with it? I hope that was semi-coherent. Look at that beautiful lake. Look at that. It's so pretty. With a fence line. Anyway, that was hopefully somewhat coherent. Excuse me, that was rude. If you watched this far, I apologize. That was rude. It's a nice... Wow, it's windy. It's a nice day, even if it's windy. I like the wind. It feels good. And I hope the audio isn't terrible. Ugh. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful lake. I want to go out on the lake. Whoa, I bet you got dizzy there. I can't. I'm alone, so I can't go out on the lake. Hope you're having a great day, making the world a little bit better, escaping a mind control cult, you know, things you do on a Sunday. Life is cool, life is beautiful, it is a great day, and I do actually have to go and do work. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that it made any sort of sense, because I'm kind of doubting it at this point. Look at my nails! Yeah! The other hand looks really bad, it's all lumpy. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. Spend some time on you. You deserve it. Like, share, subscribe. There's a freaking mad load of people that have subscribed. It's wild. Because of my wife's video. I can't take credit for that. She's adorable and traumatized. And she's still adorable, less traumatized. But I hope you stay. Hope I have something useful or interesting that I can pass on to you. And, you know, have a good day. I'll see you next time.